guys, thought I would just get ready with you because I'm getting ready for the day. So, going to use Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base with shea butter, vitamins C and E. It's like a moisturiser primer. My father's out, which is why you can probably tell I'm speaking a little bit louder. I can't decide if this is a cold sore or if it's one of those white-headed spots. It comes back in the same place all the time. It is a little bit tingly, so it probably is a cold sore. I am feeling a bit run down. I'm not stressed, she says. Okay, let's be honest, I do feel a little bit stressed, and I have been off my fluoxetine now, I think it's about a month. Now, fluoxetine I was given 5 years ago for my anxiety disorder, which I still have and I'll always have. And yes, it is a bit more full-on anxiety than just your average, oh, I've got a test today, I'm a bit anxious, or, you know, like that. It's extreme anxiety I get. But touch wood and fingers crossed, I haven't had a major, you know, episode with it in a while. But I think being off it, fluoxetine numbed me to the extent that I could be watching a really sad film, or someone might tell me quite dramatic news and there's no emotion. I've definitely got that emotion back, and sometimes I can feel myself welling up and I'm like, what the hell are you even getting emotional about? So in a sense, that's nice to have that back, because I don't think it's good to numb your emotions. If you're going to cry, cry, people. As for the irritation, like being irritated and annoyed by people or things, it actually has reduced that, believe it or not. But instead of it levelling me out, the tablet, what's happening is it's projecting on my body. So I'm getting run down with cold sores, breaking out in spots. I have a hiatus hernia, which I also got diagnosed with at the same time as my anxiety disorder, which was back in 2013, so that's about 5 years ago, and it keeps flaring up too, because if my body's uptight or there's too much going on in my head, which is always, I don't have that tablet for the anxiety to level it out. Now, at the moment, because I haven't had any major episodes with my anxiety, I don't feel the need to run back to the doctor and say, look, can you put me on a different pill for my anxiety? Because the reason I was taken off fluoxetine is because it was giving me severe sweating. Now, a little bit of background. My mum, who passed away when she was 53, 15 years ago, she went through early menopause, and so did a couple of her sisters. Now, my mum had me when she was 33, and then she went through the menopause literally straight after she had me. Like, she thought she was pregnant again, and unfortunately she wasn't. So I'm 34 just now. This is November the 2nd. As I say, I pre-record, and obviously I'm 35 in December. So I was like, look, the doctors know that, are like, you're too young, you're too young. I was like, I'm not actually too young. I was like, there's quite a lot of it in my family. And another doctor who's now retired has told me that you can be premenopausal for 10 years, still having your periods, all that jazz, but get premenopausal symptoms. So he did all the tests for that. And he was like, it's actually really hard to test your hormone levels. The best way to kind of judge if you're becoming menopausal is if your periods are sporadic and they start like lessening off. Or you might only bleed for a couple of days and then it's gone. Or you might be late where you're thinking, oh, I'm pregnant, but you're not pregnant, and it's just all these different things. So as the doctor was saying, because my period is quite regular, he didn't think it was that. And then I did mention to him, because we never see the same doctor here in Isle of Skye, it's really quite annoying actually. And I said to him, let's carry on, I'm going to use this foundation today on my face. So I said to him, I was like, look, I'm going to take this sponge. I was like, I actually wondered if it was my fluoxetine. I was like, because I read that one of the side effects of it is excessive sweating and like night sweats. And he was like, you know what? He was like, that's probably more likely what it is than premenopause. So he said to me to gradually wean myself off them, because you should never just suddenly stop these sorts of tablets, you know, like for anxiety or depression or whatever it may be that you're taking them for. So he said, gradually, wean your way off them. He was like, and then, you know, come back to me. Let me know how you're feeling, if you're noticing any difference in the way you feel with your anxiety, which might take a while, and if you're noticing a reduction in the severe sweating, which was literally affecting me every single day. Every single day. It could be minus 15 degrees and I would be so warm to this extent of complete uncomfortableness. Uncomfortableness, is that a word? So anyway, long story short, I'm not on them now. I haven't had as much sweating. I still get warm and I can be in work and everyone's freezing and I'm wiping sweat off my face, but it's not as uncomfortable as it was. I literally was having to change, this maybe TMI, but it's life. I was literally having to change my underwear at least once a day at work because I was just uncomfortable with severe sweating. I still do get that, which is annoying, so I am going to ask the doctor about it when I go back and just say, look, I know, you know, because apparently fluoxetine, just in case any of you take it or have started taking it, apparently it's a slow releasing tablet. So say, for example, I took it today and then I didn't take one for the next 2 days. It takes a good while to get out your system. So, you know, long story short, I've been off them. And yeah, so I'm not actually really stressed, but it's just that I seem to be more sensitive to things and I'm noticing it more without the pills because obviously the pills balance out how I'm feeling. Like say I get bad news or there's something annoying me, the tablet just kind of like eases it over, whereas because I'm not taking anything now, I have to be learning to deal with it. So like if I'm uptight or worried, it comes out in my face, like I'll be aching or oh, it just affects me so differently, you know what I mean? So this has decided, hey Julie, we'll give you a spot or a cold sore, who knows? Okay, so enough of that rambling. Maybelline, this is a Dream Cushion Liquid Foundation on the go fresh face with SPF 20 and I'm using the shade 21 Nude and it's really good. And as I say, I'm using my ring light and you can never tell with the foundation. Don't know if that's better lighting, but it's pretty good coverage. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm getting my hair done later on today, woohoo! So there'll be photos of that on my Instagram, but as I say, I pre-record, so you know, this video will be up well and truly. I think this will be up like in the middle of November. And it's the 2nd of November today and the lovely Katie is coming to do my hair at 2 o'clock. So I just thought, my dad's out, I need some videos, I'll just film me putting my face on for the day. And while I'm waiting for her to arrive, I am just going to faff about and do a bit of stuff. Nothing too exciting. Because I'm off today, which is Friday, and I'm off on Saturday, and then I'm back in work on Sunday. So, that's eyebrows done. Now, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and by the time you see this video, you will have seen my Depop haul where I got this. So, I thought I would give it a go. If you don't know, Depop is kind of like eBay, I suppose, and it's where people sell items. Sorry, I was doing a glitter look last night and there's still bits of glitter and sleepiness in my eyeballs. So I bought this. I was reluctant to pay for it. Sorry, grit. See that bit of glitter? I was reluctant to pay £56 for it, but a girl was selling this for £38 and it's in good condition. She's only swatched it and like, oh, I love it. So I'm going to dive on in. So let me get a brush. If you haven't seen my Instagram, then why not? My Instagram is make_up_lover1983. Go and check me out. And I am recycling the El Toria gingerbread candle for my brushes. Looks great, isn't it? I mean, it'd be ideal to have matching little pots for aesthetic reasons, but have you seen my room? Okay, let's go. Here's a brush. We'll take this brush and I'm going to go into Desert Sand first and just pop this all over the lid. And can I just say the mirror in this is amazing. Now, there's quite a bit of kickback from these shadows. Does everyone have a good Halloween? Whatever they were getting up to, if you've got kids. I was seeing that my lovely friend Charmed Wayne, you should check her channel out. She's amazing. I'll leave a link to her. Go check it out. Subscribe to her. Give her some love. She is so super talented. She'd posted on her Facebook page that some BAM had gone and threw a pumpkin against her like window or her wall or something. Why are kids wee bastards sometimes? Like honestly, I don't have children and I'm not saying all kids are, but bloody hell, sometimes you look at them, you're like, oh, they're so cute, I wish I had a child. Then the next minute they're screaming and being wee arseholes and you're like, no, I'm glad I don't. So anyway, I think it's just as well she wasn't at home when that happened, or I think the child would have been strung up by their ears. I'm going to move into the next shade along, and this one here, and it is called Musk. I'm just using the same brush. But it's just like there's always got to be someone to like arse about or ruin it for people. I think more so these days it's when they're with their pals and they want to show off, don't they? That whole, look at me, I'm amazing, I smashed a pumpkin off a wall. Billy for you, mate, you twat. I bet that's what Charm Wench is thinking, you wee twat. Anywho, yeah, so what did you do for Halloween? Is it something that you're really into? I'm not majorly into Halloween. I mean, I do think it is more so for kids, almost like Christmas and stuff. If anything, I actually prefer bonfire night. Like, I like to go to an arranged fireworks display. And I went to the one in Dundee last year when I was down at my partner's, but unfortunately it'll be this Sunday, I'm sure, and I'm not going down until the week after, so I won't be there. My work is doing a little bonfire night with mulled wine and chilli, but I don't know if I'll go to it, because you know that way once you're home, I just can't be bothered to go back to my workplace. I mean, maybe it's just me. We'll see though, we'll see what happens. Really, I'm a birthday person. I love birthdays. I love celebrating people's birthdays. And I love Christmas. Christmas isn't the same anymore since my mum passed, because my dad's a bit of a humbug and he's not into all that, and all he does is moan, which is why I really like having the company of my partner. But, you know, such is life. This is a really nice shade. So that's the Musk one. Now, I think I am going to, I don't know what colours I want to use, they're also bloody nice. I think I might take a little bit of amber, actually, the one beside it. And I think we'll swap the brush for something a little bit smaller. I'm going to take, where did you go? Take this little brush here, and I'm going to, what did I say, amber? I forgot what I was saying. And I'm just going to sort of run this on the outer edge. I'm not using tape, so, and as I say, I ain't no makeup artist, ain't got it down. The glittery look I did, you know, Senior was giving me some, not criticism, but, you know, I suppose just a little bit of tips, and saying that it looked a little bit messy, but it's not easy working with glitter. And also I'd used a supernova shadow that I'd received from her, and it just didn't work out. Like, I just don't know how you're supposed to work with it, and it made it look patchy, and then it was just all a bit crazy ass. I don't mind getting, you know, constructive criticism. We all need a bit of constructive criticism in life. But yeah, as I said, and I've always said, I ain't no makeup artist. I just like makeup. I like to watch people doing makeup, and I like to just give it a go myself. I would like to, you know, go and actually being shown, like, I don't know, maybe at MAC or some of the one counter or something, how to blend. But see the way my anxiety works, I just feel like if I did it wrong, I'd be like really freaking out about it. Whereas it's like driving and everything else, even though I gave up learning to drive. You know, we're good at some things and we're not good at others, and that's just the way all life goes. I'm going to use the other side of the brush and just use this just to sort of blend it a wee bit. There's still specks of glitter, even though I cleansed and double cleansed last night. But I have to say, if you're using glitter, especially loose glitter, see the NYX, this stuff, the NYX glitter primer. You should buy it. It was bloody brilliant. Right, what do I want to use as a lid colour? I mean, I'm really, really drawn to Twilight and Retrograde because I like duochromes, but I can't decide. I don't know. I think I might go for Twilight actually. I'm going to take it on my hand first of all and just, whoa, that's so nice. Pop it over my eyelid. I love this. Katie's going to come to do my hair and be like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Just wanted to look fancy. So that's it there without any like Fix Plus or anything. It's really nice. And I'm just pushing it on with my finger. Has anybody been watching American Horror Story Apocalypse? If you have, let me know what you think of it. It's a bit bizarre. I mean, I know American Horror Story is bizarre, but sometimes I just don't understand programs or episodes, and then other ones you just get straight away. I watched Line of Duty season 4. Oh, it's such a brilliant drama. All 4 of them are on Netflix, so if you haven't seen it, you totally should. Because season 5 is coming out on the BBC soon, I think. And I watched all of The Cry because everybody was like, you have to watch it. But I haven't watched Killing Eve yet. And I haven't started on the new Sabrina season. But they're on my list to watch. I love that. Look at that. Can you see it? It's beautiful. I think I might wet my brush with a bit of Fix Plus. Fix Plus. Just a tiny wee bit. Maybe not this brush though. A flatter brush. Just to... Oh, I think it was on already. Not too much. And just go into it again on my brush. Oh, I've gone into Retrograde instead. Haha. Oh well, we can add a bit of Retrograde. I don't know how I feel about it on the wet brush. It's not really transferring that much, but then maybe that's better that way, is it? What do you think? I like the fact that you've got the orangey kind of tone, or the amber shade that I used on there. I'm really loving duochromes. I don't know why, I just really like them a lot. But sometimes I just think just to pop them on every day or something, people are going to think, you look crazy, girl. Not that I wear makeup every day. But, and then I'm just lightly blending over it because I don't want to move it about. I mean, I might dip back in with my finger actually. I think I will. So we'll go into that. Retrograde. Yeah, I actually think duochrome is just meant to be used with your fingers, isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. Give that another wee blend over just so that it's not chunky. And then I think I'm going to go a tiny bit back into amber and just put a tiny wee bit more there on the outer corner and run it round there. I hate the way this eye never works for me. Why is there always one eye that isn't shaped right? It's so annoying. That's how I like to use the tape. Because to me that just looks a mess. But I can get a shape with this one. Like look. With this one I can get a bit of a shape to it. See, it like wings out. It does the wee bit of shape, but this other eye is just a balm. So that's going to piss me off. And then I'm just going to try and blend in. What I'm just going to do is I just add concealer at the end because that's a riot. And we'll soften it down. Okay, let's put that to the side now. And we will use our Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer, and I use number 2 Beige. And I'm going to take that under my eye to conceal. And I'm going to take it right up there. And I'm going to use my other wee mirror. And I'm going to put a bit of it here because this just annoys me. This is why, like, I just don't understand how do I do it and do it nice. And then I'm just going to kind of use my hand a wee bit because... And I feel that that's a bit better because it's toned it down a wee bit. And then we'll just use the concealer, bounce that in under my eye. Make sure it's not too heavily sitting on the milia. And don't get too much of it in my eyebrows either. And just sort of conceal it down a wee bit. Maybe I'm not the only one that has like a rogue eye that doesn't want to do what it's told or match the other one. But it's just really, really, really frustrating. As I say, I'm no makeup artist, I'm only doing this for myself. And if people want to be like, look at the state of her eyes and her makeup, then that's fair enough. You judge away, but if you've got tips you can give me them. But don't criticise. Don't criticise the eyes! Why? Okay, now I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfector Micro Powder in number 2 Medium. Looks like so, very well loved. Do have a backup, so do not fear. And I'm going to use this brush here, and I'm just going to powder under my eyes and over my nose. Nowhere else at the minute. Okie dokes. Then I am going to take this Kajal by Physicians Formula, which is just like a bronzy tone. And I'm going to put that in my waterline. Because sometimes I think the black's too harsh. I need to get a brown eyeliner. So it's just got the goldy effect there. Then I am going to leave my eyes at the minute. I'm going to get my Soleil de Tan Chanel Bronze. I don't know if this has gone off. Did they go off? I've had it for quite a while. Looks manky. Anyhow, got to get a go. And I'm going to take it on just this brush that I've got. Swirl it round in here. And then what I do is I tap a bit of it off on there, and then we just add it into the cheeky cheeks and taking it round the face. It's quite an expensive product, of course it is, because it's Chanel. So another reason that I don't, if it's gone off, I don't want to buy another one really, because it's quite pricey. But I was watching Nick from Pixie Woo, but obviously, you know, these girls are makeup artists and they make quite a bit of money. Also, they're lucky enough to be sent items. So, like, she was saying that she used one of her Chanel de Tan and she broke out on spots because she thought maybe, you know, it was needing to be put out. But as she says, it's quite a pricey item to go and repurchase. Now see, I still hate this ring light because you kind of see how nice and bronzed I look compared to me back here in this mirror. And when I filmed my glitter look, I sent my boyfriend the picture because he was like, what are you up to? And, you know, he was like, you look really pale, because last night it was dark. I didn't have the bedroom light on, I just had the curtain shut and the ring light on, so it made me look super, super white. So you can't win. Okie dokes, so that is the bronzer. And hopefully it doesn't irritate or break me out, and it's still usable. Now, I feel like my bronzer is just a wee tad too much on this side, so I'm just going back in with the sponge that I used for my foundation and just taming it down a bit. Next thing I'm going to use, where's my blush? I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown Brightening Brick in 20, and it looks like a show, and I'm just going to use it as a blush, if I can get hold of it. And I'm going to put it on my face. It is so nice colour. I love Bobbi Brown makeup. Love it. I think I'd miss being a girl if I suddenly became a boy. What a weird thing to say. But if I wasn't a girl, or not that boys can't wear makeup, do you know what I mean? Before I get any harsh comments, but I like being girly. You have to be inside my brain to understand what I mean. Then I'm going to, I know I haven't done mascara, I'm going to go back to Urban Decay Afterglow palette, which I got last year for my birthday. And even though I use it, it never looks like I dent it. I'm going to use this one down here, I think. For someone who's not majorly into highlighters, I seem to have a hell of a lot of them. And I'll probably, no doubt, for my birthday and Christmas get more. But a lot of the times, if I'm honest, highlighter is not one of my majorly favourite makeup items. Like, I've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes, a hell of a lot of them. This is quite subtle, this actually, you don't really see it much. And I've got a lot of lipsticks, because I do like lipsticks and stuff. But highlighter, just, I don't know. I don't really think you can see it, this highlight. Maybe that's a good thing, you know, but I feel like if I'm going to put highlighter on, I want to see it. So I'll just have to use my finger a wee bit. I just feel like highlighter on me, because I've got really wrinkly foreheads and all that jazz, it just brings out the worst on my face. Oh, we're getting a bit of bling there. Okay, now I'm going to use a mascara. I can find it. I don't want to use that one today. Here's the other one. The Jar of Doom. Okay, I was going to use my MAC Strobe Cream today, but I forgot. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara with the Bendy Wendy wand. And we'll bendy wend the wand. And I'll do my bottom lashes first. Let that dry a wee bit. It was Lisa Potter Dixon, who is a makeup artist for Benefit, that was saying to do your bottom lashes first. Now, this is just a wee bit too spiderweb like for me. I did have one of those combs that you brush through your lashes, but I don't know where they've gone, because that's just sitting a wee bit too spidery for me. See, I always get mascara transfer underneath, no matter what I use. Like, see, and it can be nice because you can use it as like a smudgy effect, but a lot of people feel that the mascara goes onto their lids. I don't really feel... We'll pick that up after the video. I really love this eye look. So pleased with it. I love it. I've got some monochrome ones, or duochromes and monochrome ones, to use from Makeup with Rising Phoenix, so I cannot wait to use them. And as I say, hopefully if they decide to work with me and let me review any more of their up and coming items, hopefully I will get to use and review more of their lovely duochrome. I mean, look how great that mascara is. Is that not brill? I'm going to have to sit this somewhere. Let's sit there. Groovy. Okay, now, because I've got this, I don't particularly want to use any of my lipsticks and things because I don't want to get it all where I can't use it. So I'm going to use this Bloomtime Red and Berried Lip Balm that I received from the lovely Eltoria in with my new pop socket, because my pop socket stopped sticking to my phone. So thank you, Eltoria. Looks like this. I'm just going to use my finger, and my fingers are clean, and I'm just going to pop some of this on. And then I will wash my hands as well. I'm just going to put it on this portion at this side and there, and then I do that. So then I'm not touching the spot or cold sore. And that is me. That is my makeup look. And I have my hair up in one of these little clips just now because obviously, as I say, I'm getting my hair done later on. Cannot wait. So this is my makeup look for the day. Using the lovely Huda Beauty Desert Dusks palette. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell, enter my 1000 subscriber giveaway, and I hope you have a lovely day whatever you're getting up to, and I will speak to you very soon. Cheerio!